Hello, everyone. We're going to be playing some college football, specifically Road to Glory. So, this is going to be my first college football video, right? This is going to be my first one. And basically, I've already been playing these games for a little while, but anyways, I have a Mike linebacker, who most of the time is just playing edge, but still linebacker. And that's the Road to Glory that we're going to be following. His name is Cage Fliko. Might sound like a weird name, but I don't know. I think I put him somewhere northwest, right? Near the New York, but one of the lower states there. Got my pizza ready over here. You guys might not be able to see it because it's off camera, but tastes great. So let's get you knowing who this guy is. Cage Fliko, 4-star in his junior year. He's 6'2". He's from Newcastle, Delaware. Oh, and he's 240 pounds. I did lurker archetype, but I probably should have just done run stopper, because that's what I'm good at. He's stopping the run. Currently in these I have silver house call, gold robber, and gold bouncer. These are my stats, and these are those are my caps. I did 2 years at Indiana. First year, like both years, our offense didn't do much, so we didn't have that good of a record. I've played all 13 games, but that's expected. You don't really get injured in Road to Glory. Texas is where I'm having the best year. Makes sense, because it's my best overall, and I've been putting stuff into, like, pick-wise, I should have had, 3 this season? 4, maybe? It doesn't sound like a lot, but it kind of is at times. Also, one question, how did I lose 17 yards on my first time picking the ball? Yeah, I did not lose 17 yards there. That's a glitch. Because I remember I caught the pick against Oregon and immediately went out of bounds because I caught the pick going out of bounds. He probably threw it 17 yards forward, and whenever I caught it and went out of bounds, it thought I went backwards 17 yards. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, it says -17, but it should be 1 pick for 0 interception yards. But anyway, tackle-wise, I'm close to my max that I had in Indiana my first year. Assist-wise, I'm not that close, but And total tackles, I also aren't the closest, but still have time. TFL-wise, I've tied it. Sack-wise, I've beaten mine by 5.5. Deflection-wise, I've had 2 this year. Last year I had 4. 2 years ago I had 4. And fumble-wise, I had 1 this year, 1 last year, and 2 my first year. I think that's all you really need to know. Oh, and it's college football playoff time. Now, I can't remember, were we 12? I can't remember, but I think we lost in our bowl game. I'm pretty sure we lost in our bowl game. Now, I live in Texas, which is why I transferred to Texas in this game. And also, in this game, the year before this, they won. They won the national. Now, we really shouldn't lose to Colorado. We have no reason to. Calling a blitz because it looks like a run. Looks less like a run, but still, it looks like it is one. Stop them. But this is what I mean by I'm constantly starting at edge. I understand that linebackers play edge. It's just I'm starting a lot at it. And this is what I mean by I've been doing a lot with sacks. I keep getting sacks. I think my season total will stay at 17 since this is the college football playoffs. I don't know if playoff stats count. It's Mr. Reliable. Jonas Simmons, I'm pretty sure is his name. This man has a habit. He has less sacks than me, but every single time he gets a sack, it's in an important moment, or it's just whenever we're being down on the team. So I like to call him Mr. Reliable. At least D-line was. Looks like a run, but I'm not going to call it blitz or anything. It is a run. I know it. We got him. I'll probably be the... Yep. Usually if you call anything with a spy, I'll end up being the spy. I'm the Mike linebacker. I was a little off with my dive. Oh, right, yeah. You gotta... One way to stop these is if they dive in your direction, you gotta also dive. And also, if you take out the center, the DT will almost always get the QB. Can't say they'll get them before the first down, but they might stop them for only like 1 yard gain. So, yeah. It's best to bring the linebacker up and just try. For some reason, it's worked more often me doing that than it has bringing a full-on blitz. That's a pick! Number 11! Number 6 is usually our best ball hawk. This man, number 6, I think, has like 5 or 6 picks on the year. Number 11 has, I think, like 3 or something. But they're both really good. They're both superstars and all that. So I didn't realize. Yes, I know that we got a pick 6 there, but we've been scoring this entire game. No, okay, well, we'll catch them, obviously, but damn. Really, you gave up that big of a game? Oh, yeah. Like, go for the legs, or at least try to hold them up for a little while. Damn it. I was right there. I couldn't get a sack, though, because he just tossed it out last second. Though it's obvious what I did there really just helped the team that down because they had to get the ball off. Damn, wasn't a read option. Went for the QB, but I don't think I would have gone to running back anyways. Now, it looks like the best thing I could do is go to the outside, but even that doesn't work half the time. You could say that I should have gone him, but I tried to. It didn't let me. The first down as a linebacker, other than the QB contained bit. Main looks is number 6 and tight end. That's a pick. Damn, Phillips is having a game, especially with the fact that they're just throwing it his way. The only problem is that they don't take field goals. They won't take a field goal if it's going into the end of half. It takes them forever to score, and it'll take them forever to score against easy defenses too. Number 6, you've been doing good, but you can't be getting hit like that. Though I don't know why I'm talking to you specifically. The other guy who I think is a linebacker got hit too. Well, that was free. Come on, we ball hungry. Hey, Jonas Simmons. I forced him out of the pocket, but it nearly ended up being bad on my part. Well, it's not bad on your part to force them out of the pocket. It's bad on your part if you force them upwards into the pocket into an open lane that they weren't initially going to run into. Of course, you can't say that they weren't going to initially run into it, but still. Could have had the sack, but I thought he was going to roll out to the left. That's the one problem is that you can never tell how the QB's going to run it. They could go left or right, so whenever... Disengage. We're not going to gain too much. Number 6, you usually are doing good, but this game you're doing pretty bad. Well, I say that. This is like your first time getting targeted. All we have to do is keep a 24-7 lead. Of course, whenever offense plays that bad, well, I say, well, no, they probably only gained like 10 yards if they punted it. Jet sweep. Nope. Never mind. Saw it wasn't. I was going to the outside, saw it wasn't, went to the inside because it was wide open. That was a good block by their guy against me, but it doesn't matter. We have too good of a team. And it's a knockout. This play usually doesn't work, but you never know, it could work. I get that you're not looking at the ball there because you're looking at your guy, but come on, you gotta look at the QB one time and realize that he threw it. I mean, oh my, he throws it directly into coverage. You should bring this back for a touchdown, I don't care. Yeah? Honestly, that QB should have stopped him before he got a touchdown there, but he did it really comfortably. Anyways, we got 2 pick sixes, or my teammates do. I got 2 sacks. Obviously, you gotta accept that. Come on. Damn. Well, still not a good play, though. Only getting... Well, 7 yards is a good play, but in your situation, you kind of need more than 7. Well, you kind of do want 7, just on the scoreboard. Another 7 yards, yeah. Maybe they do want 7 every play. I'm going back over this play. Come on, he's weak on the inside apparently. Pick! You had your hands there. Of course, you shouldn't be going for a pick there. You should be going for a knockout. Hit the ball out. You literally could do that. It's not even that you couldn't do it. Better make the tackle. Number 2 has also been decent for us, but he isn't somebody who gets many picks. He just plays good coverage. What? Like, they've lost. You're not going to score 24 points in 2 minutes. That's just impossible. This is my one problem, is that my guy has 77 hit power. I haven't been upgrading it because hit power costs like 7 skill points or something like that. Wow. Littleton. That's another thing. We also have Littleton, another good corner. All 4 of our cornerbacks are good. That's like our one main thing. We have probably the best. Actually, I guess number 2 isn't a cornerback. He's a safety. But then all 3 corners plus both the safeties are good. And this QB has 4 picks to 1 touchdown. Yeah, I don't think you're making it to the NFL. He might, just because of how the game works. That's open. I know I had a deep zone, but I didn't have that deep of a zone. I had like a deep middle, like a deep mid zone. Not a deep zone. Okay, that should have been deflected, but he just didn't put his hand out. Third sack. That put me up to 20 sacks if it counts college football numbers. I mean, if it counts playoff numbers, I would be at 20 sacks now. If it was another pick, that QB would have been 1 for 5. 1 for 4 still. That ain't good, but... We were the number one team forever. At the start of we faced 6 or 7. We faced 6 or 7 ranked teams that were in the top 10. Let me take that back. We faced 4 teams that were in the top 10. Alabama, we beat them, but they were one of them teams that gave us a harder time. We also destroyed Michigan. I know that. Now, time to check. They do count. I got 20 sacks this year, and that's at the least. Oh, then after that, you upgrade this. You might be like, oh, why do you upgrade this? It's because, guess you don't. I guess you don't upgrade leadership then influence. You would do influence first, and okay, yep. That was a little bit stupid on me, but anyways, I've already done all my classes in this game, so, yeah. So now you can upgrade this with basically no impact to anything, which I still don't get why they have it where it downgrades the leadership. That makes zero sense. And then whenever it downgrades academics, that also doesn't make any sense, because if you have to spend hours studying, then I don't know, I just don't think it would, I don't think it would really make that go down. Just me being realistic, I don't think it would make that go down. So, Coach, I didn't know that you could look at the coach stuff. I have everything that you could have. I can audible. I can make defensive adjustments. But the only thing I usually do is audible. We're going to have, I'm probably going to try to do 2 parts of this, or I might do it 2 games at a time, but the entire college football playoffs of this player. So, yeah. Russell gave us a hard time. If I'm correct, Russell is their real life QB currently. Pretty sure that's their real life QB. If he broke the tackle, I would have been there. Of course, I can't guarantee that I would have made the tackle. I have no clue if I would have. Now, let's see if I can beat this left tackle. And he puts me on my ass. Come on! Yes! Number 23, Littleton, right? My man made another play. I hate man coverage, but I can play it sometimes. This left tackle has my name. He is not letting me past him. Straight up, anytime I try to get past him, he just stops it completely. Like my defensive rushing stats, overalls are not that high. Like right there, I got in fast. Also, it wasn't Littleton. I just realized Littleton's number 29. That was probably one of our fifth string, or it was one of our safeties who made that defensive stop strive. Oh yeah, I'm not getting through this. I'm getting double teamed by the left tackle that's already beating me. Then their superstar left guard. Not getting through that. Then I'm not getting played in covers because 21 took my job, even though I'm the starter. It plays him like he's the starter. He broke the tackle, so technically. Also, usually the AI would have them go for a QB sneak, but this isn't QB sneak formation. He just left me free. That's on the left tackle there. I get in just for the running back to block me. And this is another thing. If our guys aren't lurking it, or we don't get in pass rush, usually it is going to be a completion for the other team. I'm playing linebacker this time. I tried, but straight up I got blocked without even getting... I don't even know if he blocked me animation-wise, or if the game just had me run into him. But, you know what, maybe keep me at edge unless I'm going to be playing zone coverage. And again, get through, but it just doesn't matter. Like it does, because he doesn't have enough time to take another read. My teammates haven't done anything. I'm the only one who's gone through today, I think. And again, get through. And it causes out to make a quick read, which gets knocked out by number 29. Now, technically I should rush inside, but this left tackle, for some reason, can't guard me on the outside rush. Littleton with the pick after it's knocked out by, I think, a linebacker or safety or a corner. So basically, it could have been knocked out by anybody. I have no clue who knocked it out. But either way, they knocked it out, and Littleton got the pick. Our team cannot score. I got partial tackling credit, but that's about as far as it went. Wow. I need to know who 17 is, because I really haven't seen this guy all year, and then now he's playing, and he immediately just messes up everything. Like, yes, it's an amazing throw by Russell, but it's also on our guy for not getting the tackle there. They can have big plays, but they can't have touchdown-worthy plays in, like, one single bit. It's just, it's stupid, kind of, to give that up. It's a fake. Damn. You can sometimes tell if it's a fake. That, and also I go for fakes constantly. I go for the fake ones and not the actual jet sweep often. Knocked out. What? Oh, my voice. Not my voice, just I'm stuttering. We can get knockouts and picks. At least my teammates can. He catches it. Nothing I can do there. It's just a curl route where our guy didn't get his hands on the ball. But we get a touchdown there. This is one thing about the offenses in the game. The game has it where your offense will score most of the time if the other team scores on one of these. I like how come it shows them running hurry up or no huddle. I don't know which one it ran, but how come it showed that like they were about to snap the ball? They were not about to. Jalen Hill. I think this guy is also, it says he's a senior, so yeah. I've heard of his name before. Holding, offensive pass interference. Offensive pass interference. Cover 3 drop. I'm actually playing linebacker again. This could be a run though. I like how come that top thing goes down because they gained 1 yard. Alright, they take a short dump down. Surprised, but eh. Well, it looks like I'm not the contain this time. Well, that's the thing. Put your hand out. Just put your hand out. Don't. I never get why they still haven't made it where the AI understands whenever they're on third downs. Just put your hand out and block the fucking ball. I did my job. I got near the QB. And my teammate did his. But they didn't. Well, actually, they did. They only gained 3. Felt like they gained way more than they actually did. I feel like sometimes on these 3-yard gains, it feels like they gain like 10 yards. Rather how they only gain 3. It looks like they might score and tie it up. I haven't been able to do much this game. It's just that left tackle is good. Like, I'd say about 80% of the time I don't get in. But luckily, we had a blitz going. And for once, our back line didn't break to him. Oh my. I thought he was rolling out initially, then I went to the inside because he stopped. And it was just open. You cannot allow this to be. Jump! Do something! Don't just. And also, why did it take him fucking 4 steps to move 2 yards? And while he was meant to be full on fucking sprinting, he moved 2 yards. And damn it. It's a keeper. Sucks too, because I would have blown up the run if it was a regular run. Now, we got 3, apparently. Our team got 3. Also, I've been talking about we'll do 2 episodes a game. I don't even know if we'll make it to another bit. Especially whenever they're making plays like this. Of course, that's why you run man coverage, but if you run man coverage, your team has a chance to get beat. You don't want to get beat, do you? You also want your guys to actually not, like, just play good. Don't... Okay, I get it. Getting, slightly beat on the cut. And then you just run at 2 miles an hour. That's my sack, but okay. I guess the game isn't gonna... That's another thing I hate. In fact, I think we lost the game on this. The game didn't initiate a sack animation whenever I touched the QB, and they scored a touchdown that drive, and I think we lost the game. Yeah, we lost the game in overtime because it wouldn't allow me to sack the QB. I ran directly into him, and it initiated 0 animation. Anyway, come on, guys. You gotta stop him. That's me. I get off both my guys and just come across the field. Oh, come on. What is this? Punt the fucking ball or something. Believe in your defense. You can't just give them this position. Yes, you could say that's my spot, but I was trying to protect the drag that everybody left wide open. Looks like we're fucked. Because straight up, the game doesn't understand just... And good job helping to forward that tackle. Probably didn't matter because he was going to go forward in the first place. Oh, good job, teammate. Helping him forward there. They gained an extra 2-3 yards there because he wouldn't just let me tackle him. The main guy that I'm guarding is the tight end and the running back. Cuts inside, but I did the right thing by blocking off the outside. That's what I would say. Shit, it's... 17 redeems himself. 17 redeems himself. We don't win yet, but we just have to hold them off for a little bit. And assuming I can get a sack, they're out of timeouts. I don't know what they were playing with a screen. Yes, you can get a touchdown off a screen, but it's very hard whenever you have multiple people backed up. Whenever the other team has multiple people backed up. My teammates get in there. I fell, but it's because I'm trying the best I can to get in. They're worried about getting at least a field goal. They should be worried about now getting at least a first down. They haven't been able to even convert 10 yards. They haven't gone a single yard this drive. We know the running back isn't a problem unless he runs a route. So, okay, he is running a route. Let's see if the tight end's blocking. He is. And it does not matter. You want to know who that is? Jonah Simmons. Mr. Reliable. We have beat Alabama 2 times in a row. Well, not in a row, but we've beaten them 2 times in both the times we've played them. I didn't have much of a game. I had 1 sack. I should have had 1.5, but I don't really care about that. We're on 1 skill point. I don't think I can upgrade. Yeah, I can't upgrade anything. Let's see who our next opponent is, and then that's the end of the video once I see who it is. It's LSU. We beat them, but it was a very close game. In fact, they were the first team to give us a close game, and they were also the hardest team for us to beat. So, good night to everyone. Well, I say that because I'm doing this video at like 10. Anyways, bye y'all. You should get another two games next. I don't know when. Bye.